All right, what's up, everybody? This is the official introduction show to your co-host Nemo Neves.
Oh,
what up, Nemo?
Shit. What's going on, Dougie? How's everything, man? Man, you have no idea how much of a pleasure this is to actually like finally be on and like kicking it. About time, you know, because everybody need to hear what like both of us is gonna be about. So,
Dude, I am so happy to finally get you on. I know you've been going through some just life in general, some problems and shit. It's
life,
all good.
baby.
I'm glad to see you back on your feet. You're here now. That's all that fucking matters. Dude, welcome. I'm so stoked to fucking have you here, man. I am so stoked.
Dude,
so,
let me tell you, it's an honor, man. Definitely an honor.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's just get right into it. I want to introduce the folks to just who you are as a human. I'm going to start getting into it. So, like, just to get people, you know, familiarized with what kind of gaming you are. What was your first video game you ever played?
Like, man. Oh, you trying to get right straight up to the age part, huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. All right. So let's see. All right, man. Oh, the first game, honestly, man, that I ever played was way back in the days, you know, Puerto Rico, man. Like old school stick Atari. And I'm talking about straight up playing like Pac-Man. You know, like that was like the first memory of a video game to me was always that Pac-Man, because I always remember that little guy just running around and just going straight after, like going to ghosts. You know, like like it's killer, man. Like that was my first memory, dude. That I'm talking. Oh man, this is
Arkanoids. That's like back in the day with Arkanoids and all those kind of
early, man.
I love those.
As soon as I got my start into the whole gaming industry, man, like I was addicted right away.
Yeah, who introduced you to video games when you were a little kid? Like, who was that person that got your heart into this?
Honestly, it had to have been like my father, you know.
Wow, nice.
Maybe it was just for like him.
Rest in peace,
saying,
by the way.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. No, definitely rest in peace. Definitely a good.
He was an amazing human, dude. I remember him making food for us, man. He was so. I mean, I didn't really understand. We didn't really understand each other so much, you know. But he was. Yeah. Anyways, go on. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, no. It's all good, dude. You know, but yeah, he introduced me into that whole gaming thing, and my father was never a gamer, which is a weird thing. You know, he just wasn't. He wasn't a gamer. Like the whole thing was like I grew up with a lot of siblings. You know, so obviously you know, 7 of us, dude.
Totally,
like,
I know your brothers.
4 brothers, 2 sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing
like,
humans.
Family.
Totally.
And let me get into you know what I'm saying, like the whole. So anyway, yeah, so he got me into it, right? And it was weird because as soon as I'm like, what is this thing that's in front of me that's a machine, and I'm looking at it through my TV.
I know, just little pixel art. It's
you know, I'm like, what is this thing? Oh, this is a game. I know how to play games like outside. You don't find a kite made out of freaking paper. You know what I mean?
This is like on the screen. You're like, what is going on? There's like colorful stuff going on. Doot, doot, doot. Little beeps and boops. And yeah, totally. I know exactly. What was the game that he introduced you to?
It was the first Pac-Man, man.
Oh, nice.
Straight
Dude,
up.
A classic.
Pac-Man was like my starter. I'm like, oh, what is this? And then it just started blowing up after that, you know? And I'm like amazed where I'm at now. And where we're at nowadays in gaming. Like,
okay, there's Pac-Man. What is the game? I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is the first game that really, truly got you hooked? Like when you first saw it, you instantly knew you were going to be hooked for life. So if it was Pac-Man, or was it like a Mario, or like further on, like when you got to like dive into that? Like, what was the first console you ever played on?
The first console was Nintendo, man.
Nice. The NES.
Yes. Then the first Nintendo ever. And I still have that thing, by the way.
Stoked.
I really do. I really still have that thing packed up where it's just incredible to me to have that in front of me, you know?
Yeah.
But, dude, Nintendo, Zelda. You know, like, you just start going... Mario, first of all, is the first game that ever got me hooked. It has to be that. You know, because Mario itself in the game genre, you know, it just...
Yeah.
You know, like exactly. You know, like that just got me in.
Yeah. Let's not run this freaking podcast right into the rails.
Yeah. It's all right.
It's all good. Yeah.
You know, like, but that was definitely it. You know, and then after that, man, it just got so much more broadband. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what starts getting deeper. And dude, where we're at now, like people, you are gonna be amazed in everything we're gonna talk about. There's so much from the beginning to the end, and there's no ending in this. That's the best part about it.
I know.
There's no ending in this.
I
can't wait to that day that we just, you know, this will be a topic one day, but I can't wait to that one day we're gonna be in a virtual, like everything that surrounds us, and we're doing everything ourselves, and just like to fit,
dude,
you know,
that's coming.
Everything.
That's like some Oculus Rift like 2000 version or something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
the NES was the first console you ever owned and played on as a kid?
Absolutely. As a kid, well,
Wow.
it was the Atari to begin with, and then just to begin with the Nintendo. Absolutely, yeah, it was definitely.
I hear
one of my
Toby in the
first-
background. Yeah,
Oh,
what's
my
up,
little-
Toby?
My little guy's keeping God.
Keeping wicked
the
gad.
the whole Boston accent. It's a God. He's
Yeah,
keeping
no,
God.
it's all good.
Yeah, so.
What the hell?
Sorry. No, that's what it is, too.
Anyways, I don't know what's going on. I think technical difficulties on his side. He's on mute now, so I don't know if we can even really hear him. So, yeah.
Sorry about that, man. It's just, it's a little background thing. Like you said, I got a lot of things going on in my life. There's always a little obstacle I got to go through once in a while. But I apologize
dude.
for that.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry you have to go through that daily. Anyways, let me get right back into it. So, how many different consoles have you actually owned, like total-wise?
Total-wise, man,
Yeah.
I went from Atari to Nintendo, Sega Genesis, the Nintendo 64, the Wii. I'm like, I own, honestly, one PlayStation, because it was just the PlayStation 3, remember that?
Yeah.
And that PlayStation 3 was just, it was on, and then after that, I got my Xbox. As soon as I got my Xbox 360, my first Xbox got me hooked. And then from the first Xbox to my 360,
Sorry to butt in right now, but
No.
I loved playing with you on the 360, man.
Oh, my
Absolutely
God.
loved when we were playing Halo, Halo 3, Halo 4, dude, when we were playing like Spartan Ops, all those kinds of things. Oh, with cut and everything, you know what I mean? Oh, that
Yeah.
was the shit.
oh man, that whole 360, dude. Let me tell you, man, all the gaming that we did on that. Tell me
Yeah.
how amazing everything was right then and there.
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
Dude.
Hey, I even let you play it on my PS3. You love all this stuff too, man.
Oh,
I
of
know
course.
that. We'll get into
And
that. We'll
that's-
get into that.
Yep.
Hold on. I want to ask you, seeing that we played on all those consoles and just bringing up those memories, what is one of your fondest memories of gaming, like with friends? What is that like? And what
Gaming-
game was it?
Like you talking like live? You know what I mean? Like gaming,
Yeah,
in
well,
general,
because
where,
back
like,
in the
people
day,
were
it
in a
wasn't
party.
Xbox Live. It was like you had to be
was
in the
just
same
party.
room.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So I'm gonna throw it out there right now. Like one thing that people need to understand. I'm a straight up person. I'm real. Like my first gaming, honestly, kind of I'm gonna tell you this, man, was me being a huge douchebag to one of my brothers. Right? We had just gotten a new system.
One of those gamers.
Yeah.
Then we all grow. Totally.
It was me being that one kid that was my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's my birthday. Like I'm gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I was
my
saying, like,
birthday. I do
but-
what I want.
Yeah, totally.
That's exactly it. And dealing with my family, like we always just judge each other, like, oh, this is it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Everybody
controlling
judge, yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? I'm controlling
Yeah.
you, blah blah.
Judgmental cunties out there.
Finally it was my day, and to like control my older brothers because it was my system, and the
Yeah.
system, and it was a racing game. I remember, it was way
Nice.
back, and as soon as I got it, it was amazing because it was a racing game, right? And like, it was my birthday, people coming over, and my brother was taking over. I don't want to throw him out there on Front Street like that, but sorry, Manny.
Throw them out there.
But sorry, Manny. I love you, man. I'm sorry,
Manny.
Manny. I love you to death, man. But
Yeah.
Manny, like I always looked up to my brothers.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
Manny's my biggest role model in general,
Yeah.
But like it was finally my time to be like, hey, you're older. It's like throwing cards, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep,
it's like
yep.
here's the deck of cards, But you know what? It's my turn. I'm more than you. So my
Yeah, me and
biggest
my sister
experience-
used to have that sibling rivalry also. Yeah, totally.
Absolutely, man. So like the game was it was a racing game, and people were taking turns. My brother was like he just kept winning, and I got jealous of that. I got jealous of that.
Yeah.
And when I told him, I was like, hey, listen, man. I'm like, this is like let us play. You go hang outside. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like go
It's your
outside.
birthday.
And,
Beat
yeah,
it.
it's my birthday. I'm hanging
Beat
out
it,
with my
donkey
friends.
dong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You beat everybody's donkey dick. You know what I mean? Like I'm not jumping on that one, man. So it's like. So finally, I was able to tell him. So my biggest memory, honestly, of gaming, like even though I was an ass about it, like I didn't mean to be that way,
all
but yet
good.
it just made me like that was my first impression of me saying, hey, you know what? When I start gaming, I'm gonna kick everybody's ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
competitiveness came
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
you.
So right
Good,
then and
that
there,
sparked
right?
it.
Yeah, so right then and there, like it just completely burned it out. Where it's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna own this
Good.
shit from now on. So right then, you know what I'm saying, like dealing when I was in Puerto Rico, dealing with the old Atari with the Pac-Man, to like that first memory of like really accepting like where I was at, you know, because I was too young. I didn't know about it. You know, like I didn't comprehend a lot of what it was, you know, and then finally when it just jumped into my mind, I'm like, and just hit me and just completely like
took over embodiment. Yeah. I know that feeling, dude. Like, dude, you're gonna love this. Like my memory I have when I was in Boston, like when I was in Mass up there, and we were just starting to be friends. You guys would come over and we'd be in my basement, or like I miss those, and then we'd be playing
addicts.
Yep. And then we'd be playing Halo 1, the multiplayer. Dude, that was like, dude, it was every man for himself, just total carnage. Dude, the good days.
Yeah, man. And you know, when it came to those type of games, you know what I'm saying, like that whole
that was the beginning.
When they jumped it, man. When they jumped that whole, hey, you can play online and just start playing against other people.
Dude,
like,
that opened it up.
Are you serious?
Dude, when I was working for Electronics Boutique there in Mass at Solomon Pond Mall. Shout out to the Mallies. Dude, we ruled that mall. Do you remember that? We freaking open up the what was it, Hoyt Theater, and we just open up just to ourselves, bring huge barrels of beer, dude, everything just smoking into the theater.
The
crazy
old
times.
Hoyt Theater days.
We watched all the movies before. Dude, we had to pay for nothing. It was we ruled that.
And by the way, people, that is definitely gonna be in a future reference. So we'll get back to that one soon.
Yeah. So wait. Okay, so that was my multiplayer experience not even just fun memory that I've had playing with people, not online, just with other people. So I'm getting a sense here, but like, what kind of gamer are you in the sense of like genre styles and like video games that you love to play now?
Oh man, nowadays I'm like I said, you know, like I'm so open to playing like a lot of games, but honestly, like a lot of my games are usually always playing, you know, that Modern Warfare Advanced.
Oh,
you know,
FPS.
I mean,
nice.
CP. You know what I'm saying? Like playing games like that. You know, like I love racing games. And
so wait, so are you open to playing RTSs or JRPGs, like, you know, Japan, like role playing games, or like real time strategies?
Yep.
Are you open to other console mega hits too, like Uncharted?
Absolutely.
Obviously, I already told you about that.
I want to broaden my like gaming. You know,
like
you bring out something. You know, I that's one thing about people. Like I never understood that crap about people. You know, they judge. You know what I'm saying? The systems. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just try it out. You know, when I try it out, like this is what
I like this better. You know why? It's because they're trying to justify their purchase, and they're trying to make it feel like they're the only thing. They made the right choice. People like to say, "Oh, I'm the right one." It's all about being right to them. You know what I mean? And they just can't. They don't know that that's not the only thing in life.
You know,
you
just broaden your horizon here, people. You know what I'm saying? This, you know, when it comes with gaming, everything's there in front of us, and the whole biggest point of it being in front of us is like we need to grasp it and just handle it and just maintain it and enjoy it. That's the biggest part.
Dude, I'm with you on all those levels. Yes,
definitely enjoy it. You know, I mean, we're here to, you know, everything's about. This is what I love about what we have going on. Gamer life. It's about gaming life, gamer life, and it's about life in general. You just, you know, everything's gonna be open.
So you're just like me. You're console agnostic. It doesn't really matter what plastic you play your games on. Absolutely. But right now, do you have a preference? Because my preference right now is the Xbox One. I mean, I can just say that out, clear conscious, right there. What about you?
Second
that. All right.
Absolutely. Like this. Like as soon as the Xbox One came out.
Yeah,
like straight up, you know. I'm like, I don't know how more I can explain that. Like Xbox One, like boom, you know.
I'm so glad you got it, man. I'm so glad you got that. This is now we can play.
Reason, and it's not the only reason, but one of the main reasons that I do is because I'm keeping up with your ass.
Yeah, no, you got a lot to keep up with. I set a pretty high bar.
It's a lot of challenges.
Yeah. But you're on my family thing, so we get to, like, every game that I buy, you're playing, you get automatically. So we're getting all the fucking games. You know that.
That's even better, man.
What game do you like now? What games are you playing now that you like out of the...
Really? Right now, honestly, there's just so much because you might completely, like, my mind is blown of your level of gaming compared to mine, you know, because, like, I love gaming in general, you know. I have a lot of things going on in my life too, but at the same time, like, what gaming does to me is just I can go and escape and just be like boom, boom, boom. You know, it's like
be the hero of your own story.
Yeah, where you're at and your level of gaming, you know, it's like I'm pretty much there, and you and I always play together, you know. But the thing is, man, is that it's gonna be, it's always on.
Totally. Yo, tell her to be quiet. What the hell is going on? She knows what's going on. Like, this isn't cool. Sorry, everybody. We warned her in the beginning. I don't know why she's doing this. I think she just wants attention or something. But hopefully he gets back and unmutes me so we can talk. And then... Come on!
No. It's all, it's
Tell her to shut up.
too much YouTube. Too much YouTube for some people.
All right, so, dude, like I said, it's good to just have you on this, co-host tip on this show.
I just hope, that I know everything's gonna be all right. Everybody's gonna join it, and everything's gonna be all
Yeah,
right,
people out there, the people that are listening to
Yeah.
us right now, they already, dude, they're amazing humans as is. I mean, we're already attracting like-minded
And I
humans.
appreciate everybody in general. And I'm just gonna warn everybody right now. Like where I'm at in my stage is like completely different because like I'm always been camera shy. Speaker wise, kind of, especially you, like we've been recording for music for a long time.
Yo, is there
like,
someone moving in the background? There's like some kind of like,
and
you don't have to mute it or anything. Just tell her to shut up. Jesus. People are going to be laughing their asses off when they hear this. What the hell, man? God, are you kidding me? This is live, you fucking dummy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I know. I apologize for this shit.
All right, so like I was saying, is there anything else you'd like to say to the listeners to basically better help them understand you as a human and what to expect out of you as a co-host?
Man, I'll guarantee this. First of all, the next time there's not going to be no noises and shit, like we just wanted to get something going on right now, and obviously, like I said, there's a lot of going on in the background of mine.
Yeah.
A lot of construction.
So what do you, I'm just trying, I want to know, like, I'm sure listeners, they don't really get to get the full vibe of who you are as a human, because this has to be so short, and you got other shit going down, and I got freaking construction going on downstairs that'll probably be right back up pretty soon here. So, dude, awesome, man. Like, just to have you, let me tell you, so the whole thing, just having you here finally, man, it's been an honor. I can't wait to get Toasty on here. What's your thoughts on Toasty? You played with him a bunch.
Toasty's the best. I can't, honestly, as soon as all three of us going to be together, that's just going to be an even broader type of mind fuck on everybody's heads, because we're just going to completely just kill it. Boom! With all three of us. Absolutely. Yeah. All three of us, as soon as all three of us, and I wish, a lot of times too, that people can actually see the way we game and the way we talk with each other.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I wish they all see that too, because everybody
they will.
You guys are funny.
They'll hear our conversations, like how we talk. You know what I mean? Plus when we have him and like he'll be dropping the load of. I mean, I'm sure that'll be a drinking game. Every time he says "cunt," everybody's gonna be drinking. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Or take a hit off that water
bottle.
Like
we
or something.
Said, man, we are definitely the afterlife.
The after party show. You know what I mean?
Party,
to the gamer Xbox.
Yeah.
My tongue.
I use afterlife for a reason because we are the afterlife of the gaming.
So
gamer
Nemo.
life, bitch.
So that's it, everybody. Awesome, man. Well, that's the introduction to Nemo Neves. Why don't you tell your listeners out there, like our listeners and your listeners, why don't you just tell them, man, where they can find you on the interwebs and like Twitter and Instagram and your gamer tag and all that shit.
Absolutely, man. You can find me on Twitter at Nemo / day one. You can find me on Facebook, Nemo Nieves, Nieves.
Nice.
And on SoundCloud, Ray Nemo Nieves. So everything's on there, like.
What about Instagram?
On Instagram, I'm Nemo Nieves.
Nice.
Nemo
all right.
Nieves.
And gamer tag is all the same. Nemo Neves. Everybody.
Nemo Nieves. Everybody. I just keep it nice and simple, doggy. You know how we are, man. Like we just keep it right straight to the point. That way you can find me because we'll talk about that after.
Yeah. After the show. Let's just. All right, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in, and that was just your quick little introduction to your new co-host, one of two. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.